So the website you're looking at on screen right now has brought me in about $400 a day on average over the last 2 weeks while staking. So I recently heard about this new NFT platform called LooksRare. NFT platforms like LooksRare take a percentage of every single transaction that's done on their website as revenue for themselves. What makes LooksRare so promising and such a great, strong competitor against OpenSea is that it makes a promise to give back 100% of the transaction fees that it takes back to the people that are staking its coin. Currently, it's promising over 600% APR, which is downright crazy. This means that with about a $25,000 investment, you should be making about $500 a day. When it comes to staking in projects that are promising these absurdly high APR percentages that seem unsustainable, me and my business partner like to be very careful. When we saw LooksRare come out, and got a lot of attention on social media, and we saw how much revenue it was actually bringing in and distributing amongst its holders, that's when we decided to try it out. So OpenSea, the largest NFT trading platform by far, did about $14 billion in revenue in 2021. If it takes a 2.5% transaction fee on every single transaction as revenue for itself, that means it did over $350 million last year. LooksRare is trying to compete with OpenSea in that sense. Instead of taking that money for itself, it promotes people to use the program itself by distributing that money that it takes amongst its holders. As I'm recording this, it is the 7th of February. So about 2 weeks ago, on the 24th of January, me and my business partner decided to toe in a little bit and just see what it's about. So on Tuesday, January 24th, we staked about 2.25 ETH, which was worth about $6,000 at the time, into Looks. Honestly, we had our doubts about the APR, but since the project had so much good utility behind it and it was getting so much traction online, that we went for it. So after about the first 24 hours of staking, I had earned another 16.6 additional looks, which was worth about $4 at the time, and another $90 in warped Ethereum. So in total, my $6,000 had made me about $155 in 24 hours. It's like the true educated investors that we are. After seeing those type of rewards, we really thought deeply about what we should do in the future. After some deep consideration that lasted a total of about 60 seconds, we decided to double down on what we did. So on Wednesday, we converted about 3 ETH into Looks. It brought our total holdings up to about $15,000 in Looks. This entire time that we were purchasing, Looks was increasing in value. So your boys had some business things to take care of on Thursday, so honestly, we didn't check our portfolio until Friday. So after 3 days, we had brought in about $420 worth of Ethereum, and 73 looks, which was worth about $300 in US. After doing some quick calculus on our end, we calculated that the portfolio at the current price was bringing in about $283 a day. So on Saturday, looks had actually touched about $5. Our staking rewards had touched about $1,000 in total, but APR had fallen to about 500%. So what we noticed is that while the price of the coin goes up, the APR percentage goes down to make sure that the market doesn't crash. At this point, most rational risk management was out of the window, and we had a big position in Mana at the time, and Mana had been going up and down around the same price range for the past month after it crashed. So we decided to sell off some more of our Mana position and put all of that into Looks just because of the APR percentage that we were getting. So at this point, this is when we decided that we wouldn't be putting any more into Looks, and everything that we had now was what we were going to run with. So after another 2.8 Ethereum in purchasing, our total holdings in Looks were about 5,100. So in total, we had put in about $21,000 of Ethereum into Looks. By Saturday, we had made about 0.21 in Ethereum, with our Looks being compounded back in and making us more interest. From Saturday to Sunday, in that 24-hour period, our earned rewards increased to 0.317 warped Ethereum, which is about $800, and 144 earned Looks, which was about another 50 looks made in 24 hours. So in total, in 24 hours, we made about $250 in Ethereum and about $210 in looks, totaling about $460 in 24 hours from a $21,000 investment. All of these rewards were earned without us having to actually do any trading on the platform itself. If you list or purchase NFTs through the website itself, you get a kickback for some of the fees that you pay. So if you were actively trading NFTs, your rewards would actually be higher. Since the marketplace is still relatively small, the possible upside to this coin that we see is insane. So on January 31st, the value of the coin was 4.73, giving it a market cap of about $914 million. The coin itself has been fluctuating between $3.50, $4, and $5 within the last 2 weeks. While I'm recording this, the APR percentage has fallen to about 500%, but honestly, it's been fluctuating between 500 and 600 the entire time while I've been watching this. I'm definitely not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. We just wanted to document our own experience with the coin itself and put it on the internet for you guys to do what you will with the information. All right, boys. So today's the 8th. It's officially been 2 full weeks and a day of us staking into Looks. So I wanted to give a quick little rundown of everywhere that the portfolio has been over the last 2 weeks. Currently, over the last 3 days, Looks has fallen down to a price of 350. Looks is doing a halving for the rewards. So currently the Looks payouts that it's giving is about 200% APR and Warped ETH of 300% APR. They're planning on having the Looks APR down to 100%. So a lot of people see that and they're getting scared and they're selling off. We were expecting this, honestly, but a smarter play looking back in hindsight would have been to sell off at the top and then just take the profit and then reinvest most of it back down when it came down. Honestly, looking back, that's something that we should have done, but everything is 2020 in hindsight, and that's a lesson that we're going to learn for the future. Over the last 2 weeks, we've earned 1.09 warped Ethereum, which at current price is $3,400. We've earned 449 looks, which is about $1,600 at the current price. Honestly, at this point, there's no point in selling at a loss. We're going to be riding this out for a while, especially while the APR percentage is still stupid high. We've made over a full Ethereum in 2 weeks. If we just keep letting that ride out, we can just start generating Ethereum like that. And honestly, I do see a lot of potential for this coin in the future. So we're just going to be holding it probably until like about 7 or 8, where we'll take out our principal. And then after that, we're probably just going to let our interest ride risk-free. That way we have all of our bases covered. And then after that, anything made is pure profit. So I just want to thank you guys for anybody that's actually watched this video. I want to do a lot more like this in the future. All of our investments, everything that we're doing with our business. Me and my business partner run a crypto mining company. We mine Ethereum right now. So things like this, Web 3.0 investments, DeFi investments, that's basically our bread and butter right now. We love to look at these. We love to look at these new projects. We love to look at these new coins and just put money into them, especially if they make sense both APR or return wise, or if we just think that it's a viable investment for the future. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit the like below, comment, subscribe even, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.